behind me has the biggest bathroom of any Newell coach I've ever seen. Today we are in luck. We're hanging out with our good friend Phil Cornelius here at Newell. Coach, how you doing today, sir?
Hey, Andrew. Good to see you, as always.
So I heard this is the new show coach. What is the story with this coach, sir?
Yeah, this is a 2023 show coach. It'll be ready for the show season here in 2 or 3 weeks. Taking it to cut and buff here in the next week or so to put some finishing touches on it.
Absolutely, and I love the exterior colors of this. More earth tones and a different style than we've seen. The interior is on another level. Huge bathroom in this, coach. What all is going on?
Yes, it's one of the largest bathrooms that we've ever made. Got a lot of storage space, dual vanities. This coach is just another example of what we're able to do from a customization standpoint here at Newell.
Well, I'm excited to see it. You think we can get a sneak preview of the inside of this, coach?
Yeah, let's take a look at that, and then we'll pull the coach out and take a look at the exterior as well.
Yeah, sounds good.
What do you think, Andrew?
It's unbelievable how many different styles and different designs and floor plans Newell coach is able to do. How are you guys able to do it?
Because we build our own chassis and we do everything in-house, we're just not limited by the constraints that you find in your typical Class A motorhome or your bus conversions. We're able to be far more flexible in the design and the construction.
All right, now I know you've got a lot to show us in this coach today, but before we do that, I've got to ask, what's the current backlog on ordering a Newell coach or the show coaches available? What's the current Newell coach inventory?
Well, we are so fortunate. We're roughly 2.5 years out. If you want to build a custom-built Newell, and occasionally we build show coaches, and we will sell those coaches, but it'll be with the understanding that we build it the way we want it to be in the show, and then the buyer will just take what we're building as a show coach. And while salespeople sometimes get the credit for this backlog, and yeah, we take the orders and we help facilitate the sale, but we've got an extremely talented production team, and we're adding to that because of the backlog. We're adding employees. We're getting more technical with our paint schemes, and so we brought in some young talented painters. We have an apprenticeship program, and then our design team. You know, Amber knocks it out of the park every time. But Nathan Kelly, he's trying to juggle 30 coaches a year by himself. He does a fantastic job. And then we just added Sydney Kuhn to our design team, and she has been a tremendous asset to us. She helps stage the coach. As you see here, she takes care of the staging. She works with customers that are getting remodels and service. And then she supports Amber and Nathan in the production of the coach.
I've noticed your Facebook page has really stepped up here recently, showcasing a lot of the stuff you guys are doing, so I enjoy seeing that. So what are some of the things that Newell coach is able to do that other motorhome manufacturers aren't able to do?
When you walk into any coach or you see pictures of a coach, anybody can make it look spacious with the right lenses. And what I would recommend is people that are looking for a coach, take a tape measure in with you and actually measure the cabinetry, the depth of the cabinetry, the length of the cabinetry, the height of the cabinetry. With our taller ceilings, we're able to get more storage. With being a quad slide with 30-inch slides on each side, we're able to get more cabinet space, more depth.
Now, what is the height? And I think I see a tape measure in your hand there. You're not messing around. Now, what is the height of the ceiling in this coach?
You have got, this is 86, and then add 2 inches, you're looking at 88 inches high.
Now, what about inside of the slide room?
You are looking at 75 plus 2, 77 inches. What that allows us to do is pick up a lot more storage that you can't see in photographs. For example, the cabinetry. The depth of the cabinetry in the galley is 18 inches rather than 14 or 12 inches. You're going to pick up that much more storage, and that may not seem like a lot, but whenever you apply that to all the cabinetry in the coach, you're getting a lot more storage. The other thing that we're able to do, because we have the flat floors, we don't have a 4-inch or so step up that we're covering up. We go all the way down to the floor with the cabinetry. So we've got more height in our cabinetry here, and then that translates into more height throughout the slide. Yeah, let me open up all the cabinets, and you can see how the drawer space is increased, the pantry space is increased, and see for yourself.
Wow, Phil, that was quick. You moved quickly. But wow, this is a lot of storage here. So you want to walk us around here and show us what's going on?
Yeah, we've got the credenza here that's going to give you a lot of storage space in the salon
Where's
area.
the tape measure? I want measurements.
Yeah, let's do that. So this drawer is 22 inches deep. Same for all three.
What about the width on these drawers?
That's a 21 and a half inch.
And
width.
then between the three drawers, what's the overall height of these three drawers?
Of all three combined?
Yes, sir. Oh, and there's outlets. Pull that back out. Outlets and USB ports in the drawer for like a printer? Or?
Yeah, that's for a printer.
Okay.
If you wanted to put your printer down there. You've got 26 inches of drawer space.
Okay.
Yeah. And then every little nook and cranny that we can get, we're going to.
Yes, sir.
Of course, you've got your TV that pops up here. Moving into the area behind the recliner, that cabinet is 13 inches deep. Then you've got your dinette drawers. Those are almost 18 inches a piece, 22 inches deep.
Wow.
So, and then the height on them is, you've got a 6-inch height. From
Yes,
the
sir.
inside.
That all adds up. Yes, sir.
It does. It really does. In fact, if you were to take the additional height, we already saw that we're 88 inches rather than like 74 inches, which you'll find in some of the other ceiling heights. That translates into almost a foot throughout the coach as far as extra space that you're going to get from the height. The cabinets are 23 inches deep, and then you take the length of that, you're looking at almost 50 inches.
Wow.
And that's just in this floor plan, but we can distribute the space wherever the customer wants as far as the kind of storage that they want. You look at these drawers, they're, instead of being 16, 18 inches long, they're 24 inches. You're able to put more drawers in the cabinetry because you don't have the lip that you're going to have on like the bus conversions that have a step up.
Yes, sir. Now, is there a dishwasher in this coach? I noticed
There
that
is.
drawer is not open.
Let's go ahead and you also have a dish drawer.
Yes, sir.
Some people use it to store their bread. Then behind we've got pantry space. We've got roughly 74 inches of pantry space by 10 inches wide and 22 inches deep. You know, you don't just have the galley and the slide. You've got a little nook here so that you can put your coffee pot or whatever you'd like. Then we've got more drawer space here, 21 inches.
Yes, sir. Now, if someone takes a tape measure around other motorhomes, do you think Newell has a lot more?
Absolutely.
Storage.
Absolutely. No question. It's a matter of the floor space that we've got that others don't, and not anybody in our class for sure.
Definitely a lot of storage. Now, what about extra sleeping? Does this pull out as a bed?
It does. It folds out into a bed, not just a jackknife. It's actually got an air mattress when it pulls out, so it can sleep too comfortably. Already mentioned the TV on a lift, and then dinette. A dinette, it actually can seat 4 comfortably. It'll be able to extend with the push of a button. You can extend the seats. Let me show you how that works.
What else is going on here, sir?
Well, we've got the ceramic floor. Again, the flat floors that only Newell can provide in this class. We're building from the ground up again, so we're able to put flat floor slides throughout the coach, including the bedroom. One of the things we've done here in the last year or so, instead of just having recesses for artwork, we've gone ahead and taken some artistic liberty and created these reveals with the coach. You'll see here and in the bedroom with some indirect lighting. Really a nice touch.
Absolutely, yes, sir. And yeah, I've got to take a step back and point out the ceiling. It's almost like a rustic type wood, a really cool design, and a lot of little light details there. It's unbelievable how you come up with all these designs. Is there a certain inspiration for this coach, or?
Well, it's all Amber on the show coaches. Now, she did work. I'll just go ahead and tell you, this is a show coach, but a customer actually owns it now. Amber had her basic colors and materials picked out. Gave a little bit of flexibility to the owner that bought it. But with the variety of laminates now, you can get a finish that looks like real wood without having to go to a real wood. Real wood, while it's beautiful and it works well in a home, it's not able to withstand a lot of the climate changes. It expands and contracts when you change climates. Go from a humid climate to a dry climate, it's going to change. Whereas with your laminates, you don't have that problem. Laminates are much easier to clean. It's going to resist scratches more than wood.
Yes, sir.
Andrew, we've got the lights real bright right now, but there's a lot of flexibility in your how you want your lights, and you can actually program the lighting to different settings that you want.
Yeah, now I'm looking forward to seeing that rear bathroom, the biggest bathroom Newell's ever done. But this is a bath and a half coach as well?
Yes, it's a full bath in the back, and then a half bath, larger half bath than you're going to find on any competitor.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Okay.
Yeah, and these designs, just incredible. I love this tile work on the wall there. And
isn't it beautiful?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Andrew, just like the rest of the coach, we make the most of every little nook and cranny that we can find. And here in the bathroom, you've got a lot of storage down below. Beautiful backlit quartz. And then you've got storage behind the toilet or above the toilet, a medicine cabinet. Look how deep those are.
Yeah, and very tall as well.
There's that ceiling height that comes in where you most products you get about 8 to 10 inches less. Notice the hinges that allow us to swing the door all the way back so that you can leave it open if you want and still have the ability to pass through without having to put in a pocket door that actually takes up some of your interior space.
Yes, sir.
Then we've got the GE monogram refrigerator. Check out those hinges.
And this is a really big refrigerator. Is this bigger than other refrigerators we see in other motorhomes?
Yeah, they're compatible. Usually the space is just distributed differently. Like with this one, instead of having the ice maker down below, we have an ice tray in the middle. It also provides some freezer space, but it's up at a better height, so you're not bending over to get your ice.
Okay.
And then you have a deep freeze.
Yes, sir. And what's the height of that refrigerator?
Well, let's measure it.
Yes, sir. I
got the tape measure today, so let's go ahead and measure it. You're looking at about 79, close to 80 inches if you include what's down below. And because we have the taller ceilings, we can put in a refrigerator like this.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and a really cool design on this pocket door going into the bedroom with kind of a mirror. And that was a really cool design on that side of the door. Can we see what's on this side of the door?
Sure.
Okay, full-length mirror again. I mean, that's floor to ceiling, so that's got to be close to 80 some.
Yeah, because your overall ceiling height was 88 inches, so you're probably looking about 82, 84 inches there.
Yeah, and it's incredible when we close that off. You forget you're in a motorhome right now. This does not feel like being in a coach by any means.
With the deeper slides and again the flat floor, so that you don't have a large intrusion into this area like you do, like I said, on some of the other coaches. You're going to find hardware for the chassis in those areas, whereas we've got a flat floor, able to get more cabinetry.
Back up here just to give everybody a perspective of the size of this bedroom. Now, from the bathroom to the start of the bedroom, how big is this bedroom?
This particular bedroom is really a standard size bedroom for a Newell, and you're looking at
your tape measure isn't big enough.
Tape measure's not big enough. You're probably looking at about 11 to 12 feet.
Okay, what is that? How is this, a 10 foot?
This is an 8 foot.
Oh, yeah, I love these little accent walls. That's something new that I haven't seen before. Really cool style.
Really, if you just had those on in the evening, it would really have a nice effect in the coach. And just like the front end, Andrew, we make the most of all the space that we can. You'll see here we've got 3 closets in the bedroom. You've got a short hang here. You've got drawers down below. Look how deep those drawers are. Here you've got a short or long hang closet.
I see outlets there too if someone wanted to store a vacuum in there.
Then storage on each side of the pop-up TV, and then another short or long hang closet.
Yes, sir. Dresses or race suits, all that good stuff. A nice spot for that.
Some of your AV equipment's going to be up here, but you've also got a lot of storage above the bed. And then our bed actually raises to create more storage underneath. You know, a lot of times people overlook how much space is either under the bed or not under the bed. In our case, we've got a great deal of space underneath the bed.
Yeah, and I love that lighting that glows off of the high gloss floors. That's an industrial style mechanism to raise that, and then looks like a subwoofer there. Is that where it's fixed?
It's fixed inside. Yep.
Make the bed rumble a little bit there.
It will.
Yes, sir.
And then these are your inserts for the dinette that we looked at earlier. So whenever you extend the dinette, you come back and take the seats and the backs out, and you've got good comfortable seating in the dinette.
Yes, sir. And seeing that subwoofer there, I'm also starting to notice, if I look a little closer, you see these Gallo acoustic speakers. These are extremely high end. You've got 2 above your bed, and then another 3 here. We can't turn it on for copyright reasons for the folks, but it gets jamming back here pretty good.
It can.
Yes, sir. So when folks are down at Motor Coach Country Club and you're at that Newell Coach show lot, if they hear music coming from a Newell Coach, they know you're hanging out there. Do you keep the subwoofer going?
Well, we try to be good neighbors while we're down there, but it's capable. You've got the outdoor entertainment center as well. Yeah, it can get as loud as somebody wants it inside the coach.
So you guys will have a show coach if someone's down at Motor Coach Country Club this year?
I'll be down in the Southern California area. We will have some open houses at events and be showing some coaches so people can come and take a look at what we've got to offer. I'll be at different resorts while we're down there. If you're going to be in the Southern California area and you want to come visit between, say, January 10th and March 24th, give me a call.
And then you can demonstrate the sound system and subwoofers where I won't get hit with a copyright strike.
That's right. We can do that.
All right. If you want to hear it in person, go see Phil at Motor Coach Country Club. Yeah. But this rear bathroom here, I'm excited to see this. You want to show us what's going on back here?
Sure.
I got to get everyone a look at this. You want to walk in there just to give everyone perspective and size, and just such a stunning design. Everything just ties together so well. Incredible how they put it all together. But what's all going on in here?
Well, again, this is the biggest bathroom that we offer. And because, again, Andrew, can't stress enough, because we're able to customize, because we are able to handle the weight distribution properly, we can move these walls forward, change the size of the slides, and by moving this wall forward, we also eliminate the step up that you normally see on some of our coaches, and it's moved all the way to the back, so that creates even more headroom. Also, by moving the vanity over here, we're able to get much more storage down below.
Yeah, you're not kidding. It's a lot of storage.
Yeah, this is just the storage on the curb side. And again, I challenge anyone to find more storage in a bathroom that we're offering.
Yes, sir. And I really like this this hamper here. Too nice laundry hamper, and it's very deep, so you could really load that up with clothes and.
Yeah. Again, the cabinetry. You can look at the size of the countertop here and see that it's got a lot more depth than what you'll normally find.
Talking about this countertop and these sinks are absolutely stunning. The camera doesn't do justice, but the sink is actually underlit, and it's got a really cool texture to it. And then, of course, that underlit countertop like we saw in the other half bathroom, and that really ties in nice with that stone backsplash. Just a stunning coach.
Yeah, the sinks really set it off too. It gives a great contrast. And this is an actual glass sink, so it's going to clean up better than the porcelain sinks.
These cool little details that they do too, like the little toothbrush holder. Now that's kind of tucked away right now, but that would look really cool somewhere on this countertop as well. Now, is there a washer and dryer back here?
Yes, by moving the walls forward, we're able to move the washer and dryer back to the rear of the coach rather than the front. And like our other coaches, we've got the retractable doors so you can move them completely out of the way.
Yeah, and I like that they leave you a little extra room for your laundry detergent and all that good stuff. And
again, that's only possible when you've got the ceiling height that a Newell offers. And then as you move back, in both bathrooms, we have the custom toilet seat.
That bidet, that's a popular option. And then it looks like a heated towel bar as well.
Heated towel bar as well. Again, more storage up above. Andrew, this is another area where Newell there's no one that can compete as far as the storage. Instead of having a 4x4 area where you've got engine exhaust equipment and things like that going up, taking up all this space, we're able to get this big of a bathroom and offer you a lot more storage. So you've got this drawer bank here, and then again, because of the ceiling height,
yeah, a lot of storage. And I've got to point out, this countertop is really cool as well. Almost like a concrete look to it.
Yeah, it's actually a synthetic, but it has that look to it.
And then the shower here, I didn't even realize how deep this shower is, because there's a little bit of a glow coming off of that. But you mind opening that up?
Absolutely. Yeah, with this, with the ability to move the wall all the way back, we create a shower that is got a seat in it, which gives you a lot more elbow room if you want it or if you need it. We have shower caddy over here.
A lot of headroom in the shower as well.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I love these drains that Newell Coach does.
The ceramic wall in the back.
Yeah, different tile that we haven't seen in the rest of the Coach, but what a cool style shower that they're doing. Now, we've seen the last video we did had a cold plunge tub, steam shower. Does this have a steam shower or anything like that?
No, not in this model. That was custom, which we'll do if somebody wants it. Again, we're not done with the storage. When we don't have the interference back here, we're able to create more closet space all the way back.
Smells so good too. You guys go right to the source for that cedar.
Then more storage down below. Look how deep and tall those drawers are.
Yes, sir. And then there's that leaf that you mentioned for the dinette, and then that pillar to...
Yeah, the acrylic pedestal will go in there once you pull the dinette table out.
Yes, sir. This interior is stunning, but do you think we could take this Coach outside and show them the basement bays?
Absolutely. We'll take it out, and hopefully the sun's shining.
Sounds good. Phil, this exterior is absolutely stunning. Really unique and unlike anything we've seen. What's going on, sir?
I wanted to mix it up a little bit. These have got more of some of the earth tones, and you can see it a little bit with the sunlight here, but there's some transitions that take place in the colors. You've got the golds and the beige tones, drop shadows below the pinstriping, and then you can see the subtle honeycomb graphic that fades down into the gold color there.
Yeah, now do you want to show us inside of the bays of this Coach?
Sure. We'll start on this side.
Phil, that was really fast. You must have had a couple cups of coffee this morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Andrew, we've got same features that we've had on the Newells in the past, but we'll just recap them real quick. You've got your shore cord that's located here, but it'll come out this door. But you've also got a buddy plug inside as well. Also have a receptacle for the onboard battery charger, and then the ability to turn the generator off here at the shore cord. Also a battery disconnect, and then access to the unit itself, the shore cord unit. Then of course I can't go without mentioning the rear steerable tag. We're the only company in our class that uses the active steering with a rear steerable tag. That's why I was able to make that tight U-turn. It's great for backing into some of these resorts are luxurious, but some of them get a little tight. And,
yeah, now we have seen passive steer on some of the other Class A motor coaches. What's the difference between active steer and passive steer?
Well, the passive steer, they're not able to actually have they don't turn off of the steering wheel. They kind of drop and follow. You're not able to back up and steer the tag like you can with the Newell.
So in reverse, you can steer that, actively steer that tag.
Right. If I turn the steering wheel 5 degrees, it starts turning the opposite direction, so you can get that tighter turning angle.
Nice. And then this diesel fuel tank here always catches my eye.
Sure.
What's the fuel carrying capacity?
200 gallons on the diesel, and then we put the bibs on to protect the drippage that we'll get sometimes, and we're able to lock all of that behind a door You don't have to see keyholes or the doors themselves, or have drippage on the outside of the coach.
Talking about cleaning it up here, we're not seeing the bay handles. We see a little camera there. What's all going on?
Well, those of us with bifocals, we tend to have a little trouble lining up with the pump sometimes. So we've got cameras on both sides because you have dual fuel fill. We have cameras so that whenever you get in front of the pump, you know you're there. This is the Newell plumbing bay. You have the manifold system, part of the controls with the N1 touchpad. Water hose retract, pulls out manually and retracts electrically. We've got a single hose that comes out. So you've got plenty of sewer hose space. Instead of just having a dump valve to control the flow, we also have a knife valve at the end. So if there's any residual in the hose, we're going to be able to keep that from coming out.
Yes, sir.
Now back behind this door, you have the 120 volt pump and then a 12 volt pump. Rather than just having a couple 12 volt pumps, we've got the larger 120 volt and then a 12 volt backup.
Yeah, and I see these huge holding tanks here. What's the holding tank capacity?
142 gallons for fresh and 142 gallons for waste.
Nice.
Here you've got the radiator and the cooling system for the generator. Instead of just having the small little radiator that you see on the side of some generators, we've got a larger system so that your ambient temperature can be quite a bit higher.
Yes, sir.
The pass-through bays, notice that we're on the driver's side and we can pull this all the way out on this side or the other side. And you'll notice also that there's no gussets or any interference on the inside of the bay. So we're able to make use of all of this storage rather than just part of it. Because again, we build from the ground up, we make them structurally where they're not having to be modified to be able to handle the weight and the slides. With every new coach that we sell, we've got a miscellaneous parts box, belts, water hose, filters, everything you'll need to kind of get started on your journey.
Yes, sir. Chrome wheels are just sparkling. Now, are those, I'm assuming those are chrome?
They're chromed aluminum. In here you have not one, but two 110 volt air pumps, air compressors for the pneumatic systems inside. We also have the fire suppression system for the generator with the extinguisher located here.
Yeah, coming around to the front end of this coach, I love this new design that they're bringing the paint schemes into the front end of the coach, and that here's a little more of a close-up on that honeycomb pattern, and you can see there's a fade here, so it slowly shows up more and then it kind of fades out again. Just a big step up, really gives it a nice look.
I tell you, you know, with Ryan's Designs and Tim and his team, they really knock it out of the park. They really had pressure put on them over the last couple of years, and they responded well to the challenge.
Yes, sir, I agree. A 20 kW generator?
20 kW diesel generator. They're all on airbags, of course.
Yeah, I love all the clear labeling that Newell coach does. Just, you know, lets you know what to set your pressure to. Just keeping everything simple for the end user. I really like that.
You may have noticed the hose and wand in the front bay. This coach is equipped with a pressure washer, and they can attach the hose here at the front and then at the back, and they can go basically wash the whole coach if they wanted to. But it's perfect in those hot summer days when you travel through the south and you get a bunch of bugs.
Yes, sir.
You can wash it all off.
Yeah, that's a priceless feature. Now, does this coach have deionized water, a deionized water system as well?
It does.
Glazed over that next to that cooling system for the generator. Nice spot for that out of the way. I like that.
Absolutely. Our storage bays are unobstructed. They're good size, but we really don't need the extra height because we don't have the interference from those gussets I mentioned and structural pieces that go inside the bays to try to strengthen the coach.
Phil, I think you might be drinking Red Bull today. That was fast. So what's going on this side, sir?
Well, the pass-through bays we've already noticed from the other side, but they'll both come all the way out on this side as well. Then we have some additional storage here that's actually removable. A lot of folks will put their toolboxes on here, but you can remove this so our big guys from Oklahoma can fit inside there and work on it if they need to.
Yeah, here's another look at those pass-through bays here. And then your N1 system. Now, it's been about a year or so since the N1 system came out. How are your customers responding to the new N1 system?
They really like it. And like any new system, it takes a little getting used to. The new owners that have never experienced the old system just catch on real quick. But yeah, it's been a great system. The touch screen rather than the tactical switches have been a plus, and then the resettable fuses from inside, so you're not dealing with having to change fuses and other diagnostic capabilities that we didn't quite have on the other systems.
Yes, sir.
And here we have the other side of the water bay. We've got enough space to put in a TV, and this one actually has a sound bar on top.
Oh yeah. Is that AquaHot 675D?
Right, that's the more industrial version. Then you've got your water filters over here. You've also got a macerator on this side.
Oh, so you can dump on both sides?
We can dump on both sides, and on this side you can take that hose and run it wherever you want to.
So you can plug that into a garden hose even and break the waste down?
Right. Well, it's got a pretty long hose as it is.
Okay.
Then you can also add to it if you need to.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Now the other side though, that's just a typical gravity flush?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So you got both options.
You got both options.
I like that.
And because of the fact that we combine our gray and black water all in one tank, we don't have the problems with buildup, and it flushes out much better than what you'll find when the tanks are separated.
Yes, sir.
Also, you're going to get more use out of your waste capacity, because most of the time the black water doesn't fill up. You fill up your gray water and you got to find a place to dump.
Yes, sir.
Here you have your batteries and your fill for the diesel on the drivers on the curb side. We've got the pressure washer, but you've also got a hose that'll go from front to back on each side. Here we've got more access to the air supply. We're able to plug in air externally if we want to air up the system without turning the engine on. We've also got a multiplier that doubles the pressure so that you can air up your tires easily.
Nice.
Another fire extinguisher here. We were talking about all the nomenclature. We make all these plaques actually with our CNC routers in production.
I like that one right there, deionized water. That's an important one.
That's right. Spoken like a true detailer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, here we've talked about it before. The Cummins engine, they own the RV industry. You've got the 605 horsepower with 1,950 pounds of torque versus 500 horsepower and 1,750 pounds of torque. You've got the chrome package, or the stainless package that makes it attractive. Plenty of room to work in this coach as well.
Yeah, I love all that chrome, and I got and I saw Mark Martin's got his new Newell coming. His Cummins X15 is going to be all dressed up.
It'll be dressed up for sure.
I got to get everybody a close-up of this hitch. What a monster 25,000 pound hitch.
Right.
The leader in the Class A industry that I'm aware of.
Yeah, there's like I said, our competitors are, I believe, 18 or 20. And we're 25. Most of the time you're not going to need that unless you're pulling a big trailer. We make an adapter so that you can use the standard connections for a tow car. We've got another outlet for the power washer if you just want to use the wand with a hose, and then the connections, air connections as well for your braking on the tow car.
Nice. Well, Phil, this is an incredible coach. Now, if someone's a serious buyer and they want to custom order a Newell coach, or maybe purchase one of your pre-owned coaches, who can they get a hold of?
Well, just give me a call at area code 541-953-3113, or you can email me at PhilC@newellcoach.com. Or if you just want to come take a look at what we've got to offer at some of our open houses down in Southern California this winter, just give me a call and we'll set something up.
Awesome, Phil. I greatly appreciate you and the team at Newell Coach. I also greatly appreciate all of you out there subscribing to the channel and liking these videos. I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.
Hope to see you soon. Have a great day.